Hi everyone, greetings. We are in Recife now. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is going to be a apartment critique video from Recife. And in English it starts with an R, but in Portuguese, Brazilian, it's Recife instead of Recife. So,
And
yeah.
we are here because tomorrow I have interview in U.S. Embassy. So, yeah, we'll show the apartment.
Yep. We're going to show, yeah, and tomorrow we have I'm curious, we don't know what to do with our cell phones because the embassies here in Brazil say, don't bring your cell phone. They have a warning about don't bring your cell phone, then later they say, oh, well, there are lock boxes for your cell phone. And, in the one in Rio, there were lock boxes. Were they outside?
Yeah, they're outside the U.S. Embassy.
Outside.
Yeah.
So I exited the U.S. Embassy and they were to the left or to the right somewhere. I don't know. We don't know. In Tunisia, there you walked into the embassy and there was an area there where they took your cell phone, they put it in a box, and they didn't charge you a fee. For the lock boxes here, at least it says on the website, they charge you a fee, but it seems like that, and then they say we highly recommend you not even bring it. So I don't really know what we're going to do. Anyway, this video is more of an apartment critique.
Yeah.
So this is where we've been staying. So here is the television area. And this is the balcony. It has a drain on the balcony. Smart. I would like the barrier with the hand railing to be a little bit higher. I don't know. There's probably different codes in different areas, different heights, and what different height the floor you're at is on too. But to me, it would feel more comfortable at just being a little bit taller. So here we have the couch. Over here, nothing really. I mean, I don't really know what to say. It's nicely laid out. The only thing is the television is a bit close to the wall, and the HDMI cable comes like that in. Can you see that? Where is it? This comes like this, so it crinks. So we kind of damaged our HDMI cable. This television should be a little bit out of the wall. Over here, kind of some wasted space here. So this is where you enter. And then all of this really is somewhat wasted space. You can use it for storage like we have, but we don't really appreciate that. You can see what happens to a lot of ACs. So this AC is dripping. This especially happens if you leave the window open, but it will happen anyway. Plus you have to leave the window open here because there's no vent. So this is the only venting for the oven. There's a microwave here. This we don't like. This I broke a glass on. So you can see there's a lip here. And so at night when it was dark and we had the red lights on, we were standing talking and I was going to put the wine glass down. The wine glass went on here and fell over and broke. So, if there was any difference in the contrast of these two surfaces, it would have been useful because I could see, but I didn't realize, and this is our first time in the house, and that literally at night you can't tell that there's there's an edge here. One surface is higher than the other surface. So here we have an oven, reasonable size kitchen. We put this here, we can squeegee, reasonable. Of course, I don't like having ovens that have these markings on it because these markings rub off over time, particularly if someone uses cleaning products. Often there's no need to use harsh cleaning products in these ovens, but these will rub off in a number of years. And over here we have a washer dryer, kind of a strange washer dryer. It's the combination. It takes 7 hours to fully dry your clothes, and it also has a washing function. Pretty nice dryer. It doesn't it doesn't have like that great of an air filter, whereas dryers that instead of just kind of like circulating the heat and evaporating the heat via their I guess it would be a refrigeration system or some type of system for drying this, because it doesn't have a vent. It doesn't have like a vent to the outside, versus a lot of the ones in America that have vents. These new ones take many more hours to dry, but they don't have vents to the outside, so no additional walls and buildings. It's nice here having the circuit panel here. They have a lot of electrical outlets all over the house. Well, we really like that. They even have one on the balcony. Most places that we've seen don't have any on the balcony. Over here is the bathroom. Fine bathroom. Again, a drain in the bathroom. A lot of the Brazilian drains they're meant to close, and we see that they have a feature on a function for them where you can close them. All these the drains are, they're open, and you can see this is exactly the type though, because you can see this mark. This mark right here indicates that that's where you're supposed to open and close the drain, but they've removed that part of all of these drains, probably because the plumbing here is more up to code and standard, and so you don't need those. In a lot of the Brazilian homes, you get outgassing from the sewer because the piping isn't laid appropriately. So that's why if you go into the store, most of the drains that you see are, open close drains where you can open and close them, and they took the close material off of these drains. So probably the plumbing is better here. So shower curtains don't really like this. We're in the shower, and of course the shower begins moving as we have that open. Pressure, negative pressure, and this begins kind of like coming this way towards us and sticking onto us. Again, it's a lot of sanitary showers here in Brazil. Even in public restrooms, they have the sanitary showers. So and they have storage underneath there. We kind of prefer when it's a bit open, but we storage. Just a bedroom here with another AC. Not much to show here. I just want to show you one last thing in this bedroom. Haven't slept well the entire time, at least we've been here. Elizabeth slept okay, not great. The noise here is really terrible. A lot of tomadas, so a lot of outlets. So one over there, one up there, and you can see many there. That's where the AC is. Bad placement of the AC. The AC was blowing on us, and the only way to fix that is to put something, at least they have the shelf here, because I can put something up at the shelf sort of blocking the air. But no matter how you angle this, it still ends up blowing on the bed. One of the reasons I think I didn't sleep well here is because they have an electrical outlet right here, and I'm sure there's probably electrical wiring here. The worst night of, but it's probably a combination of this and all the noise. These windows here are very thin, and a lot of the motorcycles going by at night, a lot of sirens, and the same muffler system that they have in other countries, requirements for mufflers. They probably have it here, but a lot of people don't follow that. So I really don't like having that right by my head. The next night I began sleeping with my legs somewhat off the bed, so I was sleeping lower down. I don't know if here in Brazil, in Europe, they have to generally run electrical wiring no matter where you are through metal conduits. Here, I don't know if they're plastic, at least in homes. I don't know what they are in these apartment buildings, if it's metal. That'll attenuate the electromagnetic field a little bit. The distance by which it travels, by which it extends out. So I don't know whether or not they have that here. That's always something good to put in one of these apartments. Nice placement of lights. There are filters on these windows. I don't really like these filters, but and filters on the balcony as well.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, it changes the light spectrum inside, and it's not all that pleasant. So I think that's all we have to show in this video. We're currently working on Oravana, doing a lot of work over the next couple months. We're going to release the next versions in English and slowly in Portuguese. We have the translations done for the first version, but the versions are now at 02, so we have to take the translations and carry on translating because we've been working on version 2, and so we need to update that. It's going to be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And all right. Take care. See you.
Bye.
Bye.